Launch System, or SLS.
Flip it around.
The SLS is the most powerful rocket in history and has an evolvable design that ranges from 321 to 384 feet tall, depending on mission requirements. This rocket will someday help NASA to reach its goal of human exploration of Mars.
Alright guys, you guys will see one of the coolest things in
The large
Florida.
tower next to the VAP is the mobile launcher being built for SLS. When completed, it will carry the massive launch vehicle on top of the crawler transporter to pad 39B. You will learn more about the launch of SLS when we get to the launch pad.
Yeah.
Up there. The NASA place.
Adjacent to the VAB is the Launch Control
The
Center,
NASA place.
the distinctively shaped 4-story building which houses the launch
It's
team.
recording.
This is where the ground controllers, engineers, and launch director monitor the spacecraft and manage all the activities leading up to launch.
Get it on the other side. On the other side. Get it recording.
Holy crap.
Okay, you're right. NASA's landmark building, the Vehicle Assembly Building. Again, that building was built back in the 60s and is the only building in the world where rockets were assembled that took humans to the surface of the moon. The rocket parts arrived here by barge, rail, or truck and are then built or stacked on mobile launch platforms inside that building using huge overhead cranes that can lift up to 325 tons. But are yet so precise they can pin an egg to the concrete floor without even breaking its shell. Just up ahead, we're going to be making a right-hand turn.
Yeah, that's where they launch all the rockets. Yeah, look at the. It's where they launch all the rockets.
I'll also be pointing out some equipment to you back there that's used to move the rockets from the Vehicle Assembly Building all the way out to the launch pad.
There's air conditioning right there.
Yeah. It's good, doesn't it?
My name's Pop Slundy.
Okay, to your front right, the first great platform that you see with the iron tracks at the base. That's one of our crawler transporters. Weighs in at 6 million pounds. That's the vehicle that carries the rockets all the way out to the launch pads.
Holy moly.
This crawler transporter would drive right in underneath that next platform you see ahead on pedestals, and with hydraulics would raise up that platform to carry it inside the Vehicle Assembly Building for the rockets to be built on top of. This crawler transporter would then lift back up that mobile launch platform with the rocket on top to deliver it all the way out to the launch pad.
And we're at NASA.
This mobile launch platform in front of us was used during the shuttle program and by itself weighs in at about 9 million pounds.
Oh my god.
As we drive by this mobile launch platform, if you look at the underneath side, you'll see where the cutout sections are. These are the exhaust ports where all the flame and the blast would come through during a rocket launch. The great tower up in front of us, as you saw in the video, that's the 355-foot tall mobile launcher that the new Space Launch System heavy lift rocket will be built on top of inside the Vehicle Assembly Building. This platform and tower weighs in at about 11 million pounds.
Oh my
and
god.
works the same way with that crawler transporter to be picked up and carried inside the building for the stacking of the rocket.
So it's not copyright. Record your face.
The crawler transporter would then begin its 4-mile journey all the way out to launch pad 39B, where that Space Launch System heavy lift rocket will be launched right off of this very platform.
I can send you some of my videos.
Now, the smaller building you see on the front side of the Vehicle Assembly Building with the tinted windows, that building is the Launch Control Center. Could call that the electronic brain of Launch Complex 39. Inside that building, during a launch, would be about 200 people in the firing room just to manage one launch. These buildings are located 3.5 miles away from the launch pads because a fully fueled rocket on the launch pad, if exploded, would create a debris field 3.5 miles in every direction. roadway to your right, that's a crawler pathway, leads all the way down to the launch pads. Each of those pathways is about 40 feet wide, 7 foot deep, and can handle a weight limit up to 26 billion pounds. Now the rock that you see on the roadway, that's an Alabama River rock and is unique because as it's crushed by the iron cleats of the crawler, will not spark, which eliminates the possibility for a grease fire on the tracks of that crawler as it moves down the pathway. In just a moment now, we're going to be turning and driving right across the middle of this crawler pathway. Chance for a really great picture. Either side will be good, left or right. As we do, now imagine the size of that crawler transporter using this entire roadway all at one time.
No.
One set of tracks on each roadway,
Good, I don't want to.
while that rocket straddles the grass area in between. We will get a much closer look at another one of those crawler transporters in just a little bit up ahead. Right now, I'm going to play another video for you about Launch Pad 39A as we make our way down this crawler pathway, heading out towards the launch pads.
We are now approaching
No, it
Launch
isn't.
Pad 39A.
My channel's in that
It
view.
was constructed for the Apollo program and is
No,
where
not this. I'm
all
not
12
recording that.
moonwalkers began their
I'm not
historic
recording that
journeys.
part.
I know,
You'll
but
learn more
still,
about the
it's
Apollo
coming.
program